Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? My name is Tony Rizano, and this is the bonus episode of the world famous, the University Love, the best podcast of 1, 2, 3 galaxies. But, ladies and gentlemen, you and I, we just call this show Online Marketing Moves. We are coming to you live today. It is Sunday evening. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Sunday evening, February the 12th, at the time of this recording. We are in the middle, here in the good old United States, we're in the middle of the Super Bowl right now. But who cares about the Super Bowl? We have business to attend to. We have recordings to do. Ladies and gentlemen, today for this next 5 minutes of this bonus episode, we are going to talk about game plans. Now, in order for you to win in the business world, in order for you to win games, we've all played the sport. I'm sure most of you have. You got to have a plan. What is your plan? What are you going to do? How are you going to attack your opponent? How are you going to attack your business? What are you going to do? How are you going to do it? Where are you going to go? What you going to do? What are you going to do it with? You got to have a game plan. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in order for you to make things work, you want to have a game plan. I'll tell you why. I know it sounds cool. It sounds great when people say, I did it off the cuff. I do it off the cuff. Doing things off the cuff is fine sometimes, but it doesn't get you where you want to go. And I'll give you a great example. Today, I made my wife beef stew and cornbread. That's the dish that I have perfected over the years. It's taken a lot of practice, a lot of time, a lot of mistakes here and there. But now when I make it, I don't make it as often as I used to, but now when I make it, I know the plan. I know I cook the meat first, the potatoes go in, that's this, that, and the other. I have a plan for my meal. And then right before I know the meal's going to get done, I make cornbread. And the cornbread I make is excellent. It's one of the main reasons why my wife fell in love with the kid, because the cornbread was excellent. And it's a plan that I have. And it's a plan that works. It's a formula that works. So let's say you get speaking engagements. You get speaking engagements. You start to speak. You start to talk. And you go, hey, I'm going to come in and I'm going to just do this off the cuff. I would not advise that. I would get a plan, figure out what you want to talk about, figure out what you want to do, what road you want to go down, and I would stick to that. And then I would do it consistently. The more speaking engagements you get, the more practice you get, the more times you get it. And then when you get to it, it's like being a comedian. Comedians, they start doing little comedy clubs. They do comedy clubs, then they start to venture out a little bit. Then they start getting on the road, and they go here, they go here, they go here, they go here. And then, with a big enough name, they go, hey, I want to do a special. And they take the same material they've been working on, they get it perfected, get it down pat, and then they go perform it at a big arena, they tape it, and they sell it to Netflix or sell it to whoever. And that's a game plan. And everybody should have a game plan, no matter what you do. Let's say you want to do YouTube videos. One thing about YouTube, one thing that you should do, you should make a script. Write out what you want to talk about, write out some points. You don't have to have everything line for line if you don't want, but you want to have talking points. What do you want to talk about? Stay on the subject, stay on the topic, do the video, shoot the video, upload the video. Do that every time. And you can have the script off to the side. You can have the points off to the side. And just because you have a plan does not mean you have to be boring or you have to be dull, or it just means you are prepared, you are ready, Ready, aim, fire. You want to have a game plan. Game plans are the best. I will give you another example. I remember one year when I used to watch the Super Bowl. It was 2000 whatever 9 or whatever. The Indianapolis Colts faced the New Orleans Saints, and the New Orleans Saints, they had a plan. Second half of the game, to start off the game, they did something that nobody has ever done before. They did an onside kick. And the reason why they did the onside kick is because Indianapolis had a great offense. They had the great Peyton Manning. New Orleans knew that they had to be, if they could get on top of Indianapolis and make them play catch up, then they would have an advantage. And they would force Peyton Manning to throw the ball and throw the ball and throw the ball. And then he might make a mistake. And eventually he made a mistake. They got an interception. They ran it back. And the New Orleans Saints became Super Bowl champs. That was a game plan, and it worked. The better your game plan, the better of a chance you have to win. You must have a game plan. Going off the cuff, ladies and gentlemen, that does not work. That doesn't work. And oh man, what the? Get out of here. But having a game plan works. Not having a game plan does not work. So make sure you have it written down. Where you want to go, what do you want to do, what do you want, whether it's speeches, content, business, does not matter. You want to have a game plan. Valentine's, the February 14th is coming up, gents. If you want to take your girl out on a date, have a game plan, because we all know Valentine's Day is booked up. It's booked up. People are planning this crap for months. And you go call a restaurant up and they go, well, man, we got no reservations. And you just sitting there looking. You're sitting there looking. You're looking. No, you had no game plan. You had no game plan. Now your girlfriend's mad or upset or whatever because you didn't take her out. Blah, 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 blah. That's a whole nother day for a whole nother story. But have a game plan. Let's go. Make sure you are up to snuff with your game plan. All right? And ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, that is it. I have to get back and go watch TV with my wife. But I appreciate you. I love you. And we'll talk to you tomorrow with all new episodes of Online Marketing Moves. But until then, God bless. My name is Tony Zano. Thank you for listening. And as always, everybody, peace.